Some people would say that, being a golden boy is, I don't know, somehow, the gods smiled upon you. It's just like, for example, if you're born into a very wealthy family, let's give you the example of Damien Thorne. Damien Thorne became the scion of Thorne Industries. And he was fated to executive privilege far beyond most executives. Uh, Being one of, let's say, the Illuminati bloodlines. One of the, well, sometimes they say there's 12, sometimes they say there's actually a lot more, but, it was kind of because it's the master number in numerology, 12, master builder. That's Freemason numerology. I don't want to get too far into that, but yeah, if you're Damien Thorne, well, we learned about him in the three famous horror movies, The Omen. Damien Thorne, well, a riveting character, and in the end, the Sam Neill played the final version of him. Now I can't remember what happened in those movies. I know the riveting. Oh my God, the drama. Oh my God, off the chain. Oh my God, what movies? I mean, in those days, it was like, oh, scary. I mean, you really had to get courageous to watch those movies when you're a little kid. It'd be scare the living Jesus out of you. Oh my God, it's so scary, really scary. And they would have like a black raven, and then the raven would open his mouth and make that throaty caw noise. Oh my God! It was like Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds. Oh my, everything all at one time scared the living pants off you. So, what are we going to talk about now? Well, we're going to talk about how, the average Joe in the street is going to say, "Well, that guy, he's like, he's just born to so much money, so much wealth. That guy can, he's got Lear jets, he's got, enormous estates like Robin Masters did and Magnum PI. In Hawaii, I don't know, like Oprah on the side of Haleakala volcano on Maui. I don't know. It's like, ultra exclusive places on the island of Hong Kong. Just, like, uh, well, the episode of Star Trek, the original series that comes to mind is the Cloud Minders, where the elite lived literally on floating cities way up in the sky. While, everybody else lived on the ground and did, like, hard physical labor. So, yeah, this idea that somehow, it was just a wonderful thing to be born Damien Thorne. And even if he's allowed to use his, well, he, in his own way, the quest to be the Prince of Darkness, the ruler of the world. I'm not sure which particular, well, probably Lucifer. Luciferian energies combined with satanic energies that enforce the Luciferian edicts. Lucifer says what needs to be done, and the satanic carry out vicious violence attack to make sure that those orders are carried out. So, Luciferian energy is in the 190s on the scale of human consciousness, and Satanic maybe 140s. But the Satanic may use even lower consciousnesses, like maybe snake venom at 6. Now, what is snake venom at 6? Snake venom, is it a concept? What exactly do we mean by that? Well, Uh, we'll give you a moment to think about that. To help think about the scale of human consciousness, six is a state of consciousness. Okay, imagine a scorpion, the little insect. I didn't think it's an insect, it's maybe arachnid. And it has a poisonous stinger. Now, if you were operating that physical unit, you were the spirit occupying that scorpion's body, you would calibrate at six, and the world view you would have is that of a scorpion at six. Well, what is a scorpion like at six? There's a fable, The Scorpion and the Frog. And let me see if I can remember it here. The scorpion's at the side of a small stream, and the frog kind of comes by, sees it's a scorpion, and stupidly opens his mouth and starts talking to the scorpion. The scorpion says, well, I kind of like to go to the other side of this stream there. Can I just hop on your back and, you just can just swim across there and let me off? Be a good chap and do that for me, wouldn't you? And the frog looks at the scorpion and says, you stupid bugger, you think I'm dumb? I know you're a scorpion. You can't trust scorpions. And the scorpion says, yeah, I know. We have this bad reputation, but, I'm not like the other ones. I really not. Everybody, they always lump us all together, like they always say all Ferengis will sell their grandmother for latinum. I mean, surely there's some enlightened Ferengis that, are, I don't know, love and peace and free love. And they're into Sacred Economics by Charles Eisenstein. The gift economy. They're into pay it forward. The next step beyond pay it forward is the gift economy. They're into High Vibe Tribe, Wim Hof, breaking the 2-minute mile, Jedi mind tricks. Ingo Swann would be somebody very inspirational. And Ingo Swann was working for the CIA with PhD scientist Hal Puthoff on testing the limits of humans with telepathy and telekinesis. Ingo Swann wrote some amazing books that you can get on Amazon. Well worth the look at those ones. I don't know. I don't know. I can keep going on this stuff, but I got to give you more teasers of things that I can give you talks about in the future. So I'll just leave that so far. Well, it's just because I'm one of the 4,400. I am. When I was an an actor in Vancouver, one day they sent me to the set, and then they pointed over there, and you said, go over with those people. And then when they turned on the camera, then the characters announced, well, go over there, those are the 4,400. And here I was with all these people who were designated by, the people with cameras as a 4,400. Oh, it's a 4,400. Well, you had the divine 144. 4,400 are like, well, in the movie, the TV show, well, I don't know. Some of them have got the ability to bring like dead birds back to life. That's like the power of Jesus, the resurrection. Well, how do you do that? Well, you don't have to do all that, but I'll just tell you, as one of the 4,400, this is how you do it. You just say, in my heart of hearts, I say, I am the resurrection and the life. I'm the resurrection and the life. I'm being interfered with by demonic activity. They're getting right in here. That's how much the demonic hate themselves. I am the resurrection and the life. And so it is. And that truth becomes the truth in my heart. The primary truth, the only truth. That is a truth. That's a high vibration that I'm locking right into my heart chakra. So it's going to kick out anything that doesn't resonate with that. Why? Because Jesus calibrates at 1,000 on the scale of human consciousness. I mean, seriously, why not? Why not? I mean, that's if you're a spiritualist, a Wiccan, you're invoking. Um, what's your name, little girl? What's your name? Could it be Jane? Little girl, are you a bit insane? So what I'm doing after I put Jesus in there, I didn't feel like I wanted to talk because, there's some nasty shit demons around here that were, well, they're telepathic, It was like the old story about, you're told when you're a kid you have an angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other shoulder. They showed you that in like Bugs Bunny and stuff. Well, I'm going to say it's more true than not. Okay, what else are we going to tell you about today? Okay, I'm going to show you the view today. Okay, so we're going to talk a bit more about breaking ancestral karmic spells. Those are karmic spells, are exactly that. You do spells in Harry Potter, and we all know about karma. So, why do we want to break these? Because they're not even ours. I mean, we never made these damn things. So, when I'm talking about Damien Thorn, well, he was fated to be an evil, beyond evil, like, the evil emperor. So, there's fuckface, which is like just horrible, beyond horrible, and then beyond horrible, there's the evil emperor. So, fuckface is Darth Vader. Anakin Skywalker. That's fuckfaced. Seriously. If I call you fuckface, I classify you Anakin Skywalker. Darth Vader. And then to step beyond that is the evil emperor, who is irredeemable. You know, in the end, he was like, you know, he's finally dead. Done. So, but it's just that, you know, Anakin Skywalker could change, and indeed did change directions, and he's still alive. I have to be moving along. So the ancestral curses are the ones that other people might think that, you know, wow, you know, it was so lucky to be born into the 1%. But the people like me that know better is like, actually, that's probably the worst curse on planet Earth, is to be born into, you know, one of these bloodlines. And, you know, you don't have to be one, you know, you don't have to be, I don't know, somebody famous, you know, like Prince Andrew. You know, you could be in your own city, you know, a major mover and shaker in your own town kind of person. And then, you know, whatever it is, but, you know, your connections are your connections. And, you know, part of the hero's journey as a light worker is for me to talk to people who are fuck-faced. Because part of my job is to, like, offer my hand, a hand up out of, you know, under 200 on the scale of human consciousness. Well, that's what I'm here for. Yeah, but because who else is going to be able to help you out? Who else knows this stuff better than me? Well, on par with Ned Flanders. Did you know that Ned Flanders, his hobby is studying demonology? It is. They show you. I saw a clip. It was on YouTube. Ned Flanders, and you know, like, I don't know. He would keep Reverend Lovejoy up to date. There's no way Reverend Lovejoy is any kind of slouch, because, you know, Ned would drive him nuts. He'd have to. Ned drags that Lovejoy guy all around the place, doesn't he? Anyways, okay, so we have more. I don't know. It's horrific demonic energy, and Dr. Hawkins of Consciousness Research said that the Book of Revelation was put into the New Testament by the lower astral. The lower astral could be synonymous with Lucifer and Satan, Belial. I don't know, some of those other Tustic, some of these other famous demonics, Astaroth, Jezebel. Jezebel has been a big topic last year, especially. Jezebel energy. What is Jezebel energy? Well, it's the harlot. It's a woman who sells her loyalty for prestige. Okay, so what else do we want to talk about? There's more. There's got to be more. Okay. You don't see me. Who don't you see these days? I don't know. This one doesn't want to talk. I'm just going to see if the hats want to change hats here. No, he's done. Okay, this is Marge Simpson. No, she's not going to talk. Okay, I know there's other things, but, you know, when I'm under demonic attack, quite often when I'm talking about it, you know, I lose the words. And whatever I was going to talk about, it gets, like, blocked, and, you know, they're going after my dick pic. I mean, seriously, to be a light worker here on planet Earth, where, you know, I'm... remember that movie Constantine? Keanu Reeves? You could watch it on Netflix right now, because that's the kind of life I lead. I mean, it's not, well, you go, I'm a new world man. Well, that's what it is, you know. You're going to be the new world man. Today's Tom Sawyer. Hello, are you a Rush person or not? Come on, Canada, seriously. Why don't you get on board? I mean, it's just your rock gods are singing these songs for you. for you to get up off your ass and go and be a Luke Skywalker. It's time to be a hero, grow a set, you know? I'm serious. This is what life is here and all about. It's about, don't fall into the routine of, your life mirrors a soap opera. Live. I mean, seriously, live. Live means living on the edge. I mean, Aerosmith, every song is about that. So you all sing along, but then you sit on your ass and you get drunk. When are you going to realize that it's like the Bourne ultimatum? It's your turn, Mrs. Bourne, to play Jason Bourne and just go. Because that is what your journey and your quest is, and it's right here, right now. And if you don't take it, you're going to die because Reverend Kane from Poltergeist, I know him personally. I seriously do. He visits me. And that's what he's just telling everybody. You're going to die. Why? Because you're too low vibe. If you're down at 19% life at a calibration level 190, you're going to die. Who's that guy? That's Lucy. Lucifer, he's at 190. He's going to die. Okay, so that's the way it goes. What else do we want to talk about? No, we'll do more later.